Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to talk about the programming assignments in Week 3 Module 3 folder. Starting this week, you are going to do assembly programming assignments. There are two programming assignments in this week. The first one is data definitions. The second one is add 3 sum. Before you begin your programming assignments, you have to set up your computer correctly. I have posted a PDF file showing instructions. This one. This instruction is based on the Visual Studio 2012-2013 version. If you are using 2015 or 2017 version Visual Studio, you have to change your steps accordingly. Anyway, you just need to go to the author's website here to see the specific instructions. This is the author and his website. If you have installed Visual Studio 2017 to your computer, you follow this link. If you have 2015, you follow this link. Previously, I have used 2012-2013 version. Of course, that link has been removed from this. If you are using 2017 Visual Studio, you need to go to this link. If you follow this instruction, you can set up your computer correctly for using the author's libraries, his sample files, and his project space. Before you start your programming, you need to download the example files and the required libraries for the book. We are going to use author's library, so we have to include his library functions in order to do our programming assignments. You have to right-click here to download the file. It's a zip file. After you have downloaded to your computer, you have to choose unzip and the download file. You have to put the unzipped file into the urban folder on your hard drive C. Let me show you what I have here. So this is my hard drive C, and I have urban's folder. You may have unzipped file. You have to zip it in order to see this file. So that's the step 1 when you follow these instructions. The second step, you have to right-click here to download the Visual Studio project space. We are using the author's build template, so you have to download this. After you download this file, you have to extract this file into any folder on your computer. It's better to put just into the Irwin's folder. You can put into examples folder or just leave them over here. I see my lab assistants put the project sample file here, but in my computer this one is inside examples folder, and the project folder is called project sample. So these two steps are required. This you can download the 64-bit Visual Studio project. Since we don't do the 64-bit project in this class, so there's no need to download this link. After you have downloaded your two files here, you can follow the tutorial to see how to start your program. Of course, you can watch my teaching video to learn more. If you are interested, you can just open this up. This is from the book Add to Program. Follow these instructions. You can open your project space. It's called a project.sln file. You go to your Visual Studio, you go to File, Open Project, then navigate to the folder you have unzipped to your project file. Mine is over here, you can see, okay? Then you can start open up this file. Let me show you how do I do that in my way. When I start my assembly programming, I always go to my hard drive, see Erwin's folder, examples folder, and just open my project space here. After you have opened this space, you're going to see the instructions said you have to open the SLN file. So I know which one is SLN. This one you can see is a Microsoft Visual Studio solution file. We have to open this project space. You can run your program. Mine's over here already. I got two. Let me see which one I want to keep. Oh, there's one. There's another one. Oh, okay. Let me just cancel the second one. They should be the same. Let me just close one. I don't know which one. Let me close the previous. Just this one. When you open yours may be different from mine. Mine is from last semester. You see, this is one student's homework. Her name is Catherine something. This is chapter 5 programming assignments. When you open yours project space, yours is quite simple. Should be similar to the class PowerPoints. If you open up yours, maybe like this, or maybe like the one I mentioned in their website. So yours may be like this, or maybe like the one like my program template. Whichever, they should be similar. Like I said, this is from my chapter 5 class assignments from previous semester. At the beginning of your program, you had to put in personal info, class info, chapter info, the programming info. We do this for all the programming classes, not just for this one. You need your name, the date, the chapter description, program descriptions. You use the semicolon for single line comment, or you can use block comment. It's better use block comment because here you see you have a lot of lines. When you start your assembly programming, the first line you may see is called a title MASM template. This is a non-actionable statement. It's like a comment. Title is a keyword. So whichever you want the name for your programming, you can put after title. This is a keyword. Okay. You don't need to have this. If you open up your PowerPoint's template, you see they don't use any of the title. You don't need to, but you can have it. You can just do comments on the top. Then start your .386, .model, .stack, and all this. Mine is different. Let me show you why mine is different. You see, in mine, I have used the Erwin's library file. To use Erwin's library file, you have to include the Erwin32.inc file. This is a library, just like you have to include IOStream in your C++ class. So this is the author's library file. I have told my students include the Erwin32.inc on their project, so they don't have to do .386, .model, .stack again, because whenever you have include this line, and you can skip these 3 lines or these lines there. These 4 lines has been replaced with 1 line by using include Erwin32.inc. So don't get surprised if you see your template is different from mine. In my videos, you can see most of my videos, I don't do .386, .model, .stack, this kind of directives. This is about the processor model you choose, the memory models you want to use, stack size you want to use. This is a function prototype for exit process function. You can escape all of this when you just include Erwin32.inc there. For each program, you need to have a data segment. So data segment starts with by .data. Data segment is the area, memory area for you to declare variables. I have organize all my variables under the .data segment. You put your code under the .code directory or .code segment memory area. This is a place you put your code. Whenever you start a program, you need to have a main procedure, like we do in C++. You must have at least one main, at most one main. So you start the main PROC, then you end the main and P. The last line in your program should be end main. You want to have any other procedures or functions, you put between main and P and end main. So this is my chapter 5 homework from last semester. You can see there is an extra function designed by the student put under the main. Anything you want to do, you put into the main, like we have in our PowerPoint. So let's see. This is a template. You can write your code anywhere over here. You can insert your additional procedures here. Let me show you the add to program. That should be in, let me see, it should be in the slide 15 here. Again, like I said, this is kind of different from my teaching videos. I use include urban32.inc. I use a title, non-actionable keyword on the top. Of course, you need to include your personal info, class info on the very top. In this add to program, you copy file into register EAX, then add 6 into EAX, then this is going to end your program. It's like return 0 in C++. So this code won't do much, won't display anything. Since this is just chapter 3, you don't know how to use any function to display. I can show you a little bit to show you how to check or verify your result. I'm going to copy paste this to show you what do I do. Okay, I'm going to copy. No, I don't have to copy. Let me just modify my program here. I have cleaned my screen, just leave a title line here, include a library here, and the data segment, the code segment here. I have deleted the additional function procedure design here. I have nothing inside the main procedure. Okay, let me show you the add to program first. So in the add to program, make sure you indent your code. Let me do indentation tablet. So first I'm going to move register EAX with file. That means I copy file into register EAX. I can do command. I say after this EAX going to equal decimal 5. Then I'm going to add 6 into add 6 into register EAX. After this, my EAX going to equal 11. Let me go ahead and dump register. So I'm going to display the result in EAX by calling the library function. It's called a DUMPREGS. So this is a library function in this library folder, and this function is made by the author Irvin. So this is the library function to display registers value. And this chapter and the last 2 chapters introduce a register that storage is to help ALU processor hold ingredients or processing results. You can use EAX, EBX, ECX, EDX to hold your result plus some other registers. So this dump registers value can display the values you can verify on your screen. The book chapter 3 won't teach you this. This is from my knowledge in my teaching. If you want the book or this PowerPoint didn't do anything here, of course you don't know how to verify it. Okay, this is the way how to verify it. After you have your code ready, you go to build your solution. The assembler is going to check your code to find out what's going on with your code. Let me see. I have to quit my video for right now. The computer is not working right. I think my template is got damaged. I have to fix it later. If you want to learn more how to use dump registers to verify your result, go ahead and watch my other videos in week 3's folder. And to do your homework, you should see enough information there to see how to give data definitions, variables, and different variables. Thank you for watching this video.